We're sideways. Sorry about that. Oh, and my other phone turned off, of course. Welcome. We are going to be doing our mini challenge in the challenge live. It says we're waiting for dear Julie. She is here. So let's I'm stuck. Okay. Now, how do I see the chat? Aha, gotcha. I got the live chat. We're ready. Oh boy. Hello and welcome. It's a Monday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I had a wonderful weekend, and I did get the new Americana hydrangea kit finished. Today I'm going to be using the Emerald kit. So their little package that they got in the mail, I'm going to be using that and some other things as well. Hi, Brandy. Welcome. Welcome to live. Hi, Regina, Big Mama. Hi, Andrea. So good to see you. Hi, Kat. Thank you for being here. Let's see. We'll keep going up. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Sheila. Oh my gosh. I think I almost just about blocked somebody or put them in timeout. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I'm going to go through this list and then I'm not touching it. Okay. Because I don't want to. I think I got you all. So welcome. And hi, Anna. Hi, and welcome. Okay. So I'm going to show you that kit first. It is available in the Etsy shop. And the Etsy shop is on sale through tomorrow. Okay, so through tomorrow. Hi, Jenna Lee. Welcome. First of all, we have tags. Okay, and you're gonna see we have the 13 colony flag, and we have the 50 state flag, and then we have this great flannel that we used. And then the hydrangeas and other wildflowers. And a couple of the little birds make an appearance. There were no eagles, so I went with this. I love the way this one turned out. So these are the tags, large tags. And I'm going to be using large tags today for my mini challenge in the challenge. And there we have the small tags. So small tags are great to take. The new ones for the last year or so, I've got them so that they fold and and then you can take your scraps that you've cut off and make little little notebooks. So kind of fun to have and just to have for gifts and things. So yeah, so that is exciting. I think it's exciting. Okay, I can hear this. Okay. I can't hear it no more. Okay, so this one is this one is the pages. I'm going to call this pages and decor. Okay, so if you wanted to make to fill picture frames, and I'm going to be doing this and I'll have it on my other channel, but I'm going to actually be doing this. But this one is a page, and it is set up so that all the flags are in the right direction. Okay, so it's ready to be folded. You can cut it up. You can, cut pieces that you need, but I think that this one's going to be a great page. And you've got your 13 colony flag and your big flag, and it It's waving. I love it. And it's grungy. Here you have it in this direction, but you can go ahead and use it like this. Okay. And then we've got just the birds and the hydrangeas. If you just want to do something without the flags, or you can bring a flag in and add it in. Okay. Remember, like I did on the Memorial Day stuff. So you've got this one. Okay. And then you have it on music paper, but it still makes great writing paper. The little bird. I just really liked it on here, so I went ahead and put it in. I just thought, it is June. You might need something for a wedding or an anniversary. Okay. And here we have our cat page with the little flowers and bird. We have and this is because the side-by-sides, I ran out of room, so I had to move some over. Okay. This is our flannel page. Okay. So if you wanted to, you can go ahead and take this and right click print on your regular computer, not a Mac. I don't know how to do a Mac, but right click print, and then it'll come up and it'll have the little blue pictures on the side. And it says, do you want 5x7 or wallet or 3x5, or do you want the thumbnail? And you can take this and make 4 3x5 and have 4 3x5s, or 4 or 9 wallets of these big pages. Okay, so that is something I'm going to do a video on that, because we do have this month, the way that you get your extra pages in is by printing them on a Dear Julie digital. And so I'm going to show you some ways of being able to put some others on there that's going to be really cool. I love this. I do. Oh, I guess did I put it in the kit twice? Maybe. Did I print them twice? Maybe. You've got the flannel like this. You've got the flannel like this. You've got the flag with the wreath. You can use it as a paper, but you can also, this would be a good one to go ahead and use for in collage. Just gave you the variety. Okay, now we're in our side-by-side pages, and we start with our little flags cat page and our plain flannel page. Now remember that other one, it gave you the birds and the flowers at the top. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Big Mama. Flowers in the bottom and flowers at the top with the birds. Hi, Penny. Oh, good. Enjoy. Get a good haircut. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you. This one has the floral around it, and you've got the bunches of floral at the top. So like I said, I mean, you could use this for Father's Day, even though it's floral. Go ahead and stick a hat or a pair of shoes in there or something. I wanted it to make it so that it was something that you could use all year round. I love the way this turned out. So this goes with the wildflowers. When I started playing with the wildflowers and I decided to do these. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. I decided to use these flags instead of the ones that I used in the Patreon Digital America, they didn't match. They did not go with these flags. So, so I used some of the wildflowers, but some of them I didn't use in this. Okay, so you've got side by side here. And this side by side. And this kit is available in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop, and it is on sale through tomorrow. And Patreons, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Topaz, Golden, you're going to use the same sale code that you're using already. Okay, I just added it to the sale code that that I gave you as part of your sneak peek. I love the way this one turned out. It almost looks like he's looking at the flag. Okay. This one, he's kind of come out. This would be, I think, a good one for a pocket. You've got other things going on. Or like a flip up, because you could still write in here. And remember, you can write on the flag pages. Okay. There you go. You've got the wreath. You've got and then this one, the wreath with the flag, the bird. Interesting. He looks like he has two eyes. Okay, so this one is similar to the page, except for this time I've made it so that you can make your flip up postcard page. Okay, so if you want to use this as your flip up postcard page, there you go. But it can also be cut in 4 postcards or however you might want to cut it. This one is your flip up postcard this way, because the bird is here and the bird is here and here. Okay, so that would be a portrait. And then this one, let's see if that helps. This one is another landscape. Okay. And then you've got your 6-pack. Okay, so you can go ahead, fold it up, and fold it like we usually do a 6-pack. You can cut one of the sides off and have a small mini postcard type page, or you can do the fold like we did last week or the week before. Or you can cut the cards out. Okay. Then you've got, this is our, oh, the wildflowers did make it in here. Wallet page. Okay, so you get nine wallets. Then we have this flip up postcard page. And when they're on like this, they'll be on opposite sides of the journal. Okay, they probably won't be right next to each other. And then you've got the flags and the flannel. Flags and flannel. Okay. And then you've got wallets of the 2 flags. And then we have, we'll do the embellishments last. Okay, so all those side-by-side pages are also set up to be zines. Okay, so fold it in half, fold all the folds, slice it, do that, and make a zine. Okay, if you want to see how to make a zine, put in Dear Julie Julie zine, and I do it all the time and show it you. Okay, but it's also the side-by-side pages. You can glue these together, cut it here, and make a journal, a mini journal. That's what we used to do with these pages. We used to cut them and make mini journals. And I don't have one right here to show you, but that was the original. Okay. So you can see you've got, I think you've got all the side-by-side pages done. So you, in your mini journal zine kit. Okay. And next we have, this is the mini of that. So you can still do like even a smaller little journal out of that. And then you have the mini page of, well, this, I didn't have, this wasn't in here as smaller anywhere else, so I put it on here. But this is your wallet, your 6-pack, and your two of the postcard pages. This is the mini journal pages, and this is the tags, smaller. Hi, Lolly. And then you have, so this is your 2 postcards, your 6-pack, and your wallet, smaller. I love these colors. I think they look amazing together. So I did take the Friday freebie and I added hydrangeas. Okay, so this one has added hydrangeas, so it goes with it better. And then this one, what is the difference? There was a difference. Okay, on this, so this is added hydrangeas, and then came in and added flowers. I added flowers here, and I added a hydrangea here. And I decided to give you both. Okay. The 45% off starts at the $15 level. So you get, so what it is you get 20% off digitals all month. You get a code for 20% off. And then when things go on sale, digitals, you get the sale price, you get a special code with the sale price plus the 20%. So the sale is 25% off. So you're getting 45% off. So yeah, so that is how that goes. So this is the Americana hydrangea kit. And so the diamond, emerald, pearl, topaz Patreons are getting, they have a special code. If they use it, they get 45% off. And it's the same code that I gave them in their sneak peek. Okay, it's one of their perks that they get along with their sneak peek. So originally I was going to use this today for the mini challenge and the challenge. But okay, I don't know where this book. Okay. I like the tags. The tags pretty much do a good job of telling me what this is, because I do have some kits that are pretty similar. Okay. So yeah, so that is the new digital. I believe there's over 40 pages of images. Okay, so over 40 files. Okay, so that's going up there. So a really quick little recap. We had a sale on Friday, a real quick impromptu sale. And just so you know, the set of napkins is $5. You can email me at DearJulieJulie@gmail.com with your information if you wanted one of these, and I will send you an invoice or more if you want more. So you get the striped napkin. I promise we're going to get into the goodie here in just a second. So the striped napkin, you get the flag napkin that has 4 flag images. You get this little, the bowl with the flags. Um, we'll do that one last. You get the star napkin, great for backgrounds. You get the poppy and flags. Okay. You get the red, white, and blue flowers. And you get the circus. Because and a lot of the parades end with like a little carnival and stuff. And I had it and it's the right colors. And so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I'll put the circus in, and it's going to make really fun little images, or you can have it on the back. So yeah, so this is available, and you can let me know, either post it on well, actually email me at DearJulieJulie@gmail.com. Those are $5. Um, and then I have uh, the school days. These are stickers. It's a sheet of stickers. To mail them, I will cut them. I will cut them up to be able to fit them. So I'll cut across here, and I'll probably cut across here, so they'll fit in a regular envelope. So we don't have to pay the huge shipping. We just pay regular shipping. And so you get all 4 of these for $4. Okay. I have several of these. So if you wanted one of these, if you want to add one or more to your order that you already placed, you can go ahead and you can let me know here, or let me know in the by emailing me at DearJulieJulie@gmail.com. If you want to, you can check out the end of last week's Friday video. No, it's not a sale, Grace. I'm just showing these things to get them off my desk and put them to the side, and to start when people are actually here, which is right about now. Okay, so $4 for these stickers, and 3 sticker sheets. They're really fun. So swimming, playground, and school days. Okay, now those will go up there. And now we are going to go ahead and start with our mini challenge and the challenge. And I am going to be using my emerald kit here. So I have, oh, I don't know if this was in there. I don't know if this was in there. Because, that was 2 weeks ago or something. I have a card. I have some stickers. I have a hello, my name is in blue. I have an eagle card. I have gotta be kidding me card. A mini treat bag. A strawberry goodie. Some note papers. A couple of napkins. I'll put them up there so I don't forget. I have the checkered tissue. Now they got more than what I got because I only had 16 of a bunch of things. And so it worked out that I could give them those of a couple of the things. And so I didn't get any, but that's okay. It's okay. We are going to make one of my favorite things. We're going to make what we call a list journal. And I am going to use parts of the digital that I gave to the Patreons for May. So if you joined to be a Patreon today, you will have access to everything that level of Patreon and all the ones underneath it that has ever been put in there. Okay, so for the sapphires, which is the $5 level, they got this mini journal page or zine, and they got the flags. Okay, so you see these are the other flags. They're watercolor, but they go really well with the America kit. And we did these great flowers. And so I have the tag, and I know that's the wallet page. I know several of you already have made these into stickers. I think they are going to make great stickers. And the opals, which is the $3 levels, these are the pages that they got. Okay, and remember at the opal level, you're getting, when I can, you're getting National Day things as well. Okay, so this is from the Ruby kit, and I don't have all of it. I just have some that I printed to be able to use today. I'm going to be using the large tags and this page. Okay, so I've got, so with the opal or the sapphire, no, the opal tag, I've got 3 tag pages, and I have this page. I'm going to put those up here. Okay, then I grabbed some other papers. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I grabbed some other papers to use. And then I did grab some regular, this is from the Red, White, and Blue Children and Floral kit. There's the Eagle condensed milk. So I grabbed these large tags. Then this is from the Patriotic kit. Patriotic Red, White, and Blue. Hi, Kathy Ashley. Good to see you. Okay, again, Patriotic Red, White, and Blue. And then here are the mini journal zine. Well, it's not a zine kit because these guys would be upside down. Postcard. And then Children in the Field. Not Children in the Corn, Children in the Field. And you've got the 4 images twice in vignette. And then I did the bookmark page from Children in the Field. So those are what I printed so that I would have them to use today. We're going to start. I have a piece of wallpaper, and I think I'm going to use this for my cover. It's 8.5 by 8.5. I'm going to be cutting off the edges, which is kind of a bummer because it's takes time, but I'm going to be cutting off the edges to do this. So we'll be putting this page in from, I love all of them. So just so you know, the Children in the Field, that is the vignette, and then this is what the regular pictures look like. So yeah, but I like the vignette. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna take a drink. You guys, I have water in here. I'm so thirsty. Okay, and y'all know that I don't normally have a drink in here, but today I do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead because these are on my desk. I'm gonna measure, and this is 8.25. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the edges off. This is a little blue graph paper that I found in my stash. I have 2 of them, so I'm going to be able to put one in here and then put one in my my actual journal, as I'm looking for blue things. Now that one is going to be more grungy. Okay, so this I'm just going to go ahead and fold it in half. Oh, you have a meeting. Well, you at least got to come and say hi. So I'm going to make it so that the hole is on the bottom because I can put something in there if I decide to. Okay. Now, for this, I'm going to go ahead. This is just regular page. I'm not distressing this time, so I can go ahead and on this one, I'm going to go ahead and come down, and at 8, I'm going to go ahead and flip it up at 8. Okay, I'm going to measure it down to 8. And this is going to be my first page. Now, I know that it's going to be too big. So I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to cut a little bit off. If I cut that much, I can use that. Okay, so I cut like 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so this is going to give me a pocket page. Okay, and then this, I'm going to make sure it's under 4, and I'm going to come up, and I don't like to cut off words if I don't have to. And so I'm going to come up and go right inside right on the outside of the end. Okay, so just like this. Again, this page came out of what the Emerald Patreons received in their package this week. Okay, I've got another one of these. I like to use these for, like I said, for pockets. I mostly put in a list journal, mostly writing pages. Okay, so this is 2 pocket pages so far, and a smaller page and a note paper. Okay, so 2 pockets, a small, oh, we forgot to cut that one down. Okay, well, it's okay. Don't forget to cut them down. Don't forget. I'm going to have 2 smaller pieces this time. Okay, my height is it's it's gonna be whatever it is after I take off this. Okay, my wallpaper is 8.5 by 8.5, I believe. Let me make sure. Usually I do 9 by 9, but this piece was already cut. It's 8.5 by 8.5. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Regina, it is set up at the other long ways. It's just the way that it's set up today. And I did not realize it till I went to start the video, and it says invite a guest to be on screen. And when it says that, that means that I'm going to be in the wrong direction. I might have been a little out of sorts. I'm really sore. We worked hard working on that Wallapini, our underground and above ground greenhouse. A lot of going up and down my little stairs. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the edges off my page. You do not have to do that. If you don't do that, then make sure that you probably have a 9-inch by 9-inch cover. Okay. 9-inch by 9-inch cover. I'm using what I got. I do not want to. I looked in my wallpaper and that was the piece that I had. So far this is 2 tags. Bye, Brandy. So glad you got to hang out for a little bit. Cartwheels. Oh my gosh, yes. When she does cartwheels, something's going to break. I've seen it. I have seen her do cartwheels. Okay, so we are doing our mini challenge in the challenge. Now, this is a way for you to participate, even if you don't think you're going to be able to do the big journal. Go ahead and do the mini challenge in the challenge. We do the mini challenge in the challenge to give us something to give as a gift, sometimes to ourselves. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, now this one, I'm going to put this on the wallpaper. Okay. Okay, I think I want to use one of the striped napkins, if I can find it. I know I brought one. This is just the piece. This is not what I wanted. Okay, well, you know what? We'll go with, I don't want to do the stars. Okay, we can throw away all these. Tom cemented around the pool area, which he called it the swimming box. He made a fiberglass pool when his kids were little, and he taught them and several other kids how to swim in what they called the swimming box. Okay, I'm going to use the tissue. Okay, I'm going to use the tissue. Remember, the napkins are available for sale. You get all of them for $5, the ones that I showed. Okay, so which one? This is going with that. Yeah, I don't have my bucket in here right now for the the what you call it, the witchajiggy. And see, Rhonda said, "Good girl, Julie." Okay, so one of these I am going to go ahead and fold. So that one I can use my short napkin. Oh, no, I can't, because I've already cut it. It's not just short. It's, okay, what if? Okay, let's go ahead. This one is going to go with that. We're going to go ahead. This one is going to get flipped up and be a short pocket. Okay. So let's do the full one. Hi, Vicki. Welcome. Okay, so we're adding tissue or napkin to the back of one of our tag pieces. Okay. Adding tissue or napkin to the back of one of our tags. What we're doing here is we're setting up the colored part of what we're making. Okay, and we're making a list journal. I like to make these every once in a while and have them, especially when somebody that, comes from like out of town and from a long way. It's the gift that I like to give. So over the weekend, we had baby showers on both sides of us. Both houses on both sides of us. There was the baby boy shower was over there. Our neighbor children are going to be grandparents. And over there, our new neighbors, and she's having a boy. And over here, they're having a girl, our new neighbors. And so both houses had these giant white tents and giant water slides and lots of noise, and it was wonderful to hear all the people having such a great time. So baby showers, and then there was a baby at the shower that its birthday is the same day as Rhonda. And I know that because it's also the same day as baby Kate. Baby Kate. So only if it's bigger than your little finger, then you can save it. Well, I wouldn't have been saving that. I would have been taking it to the garden. I use paper for the worms in the garden. They love the paper. Okay, so I've put tissue from the emerald kit on the back of this one. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and fold. Okay, I didn't cut the top part. Hi Heather, welcome. I know you're all shocked that I said I'm going to throw something away. Okay. I talked to Jeff last night, said to tell you all hello. He's doing really good. And part of that I know he's doing really good because he answers the phone. Okay, so we've got that one. Yay, we got one. One is done. Okay. This is the one I want to lift up. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and lift it up. Okay. It's going to give us smaller pockets. So it's kind of the same idea as the 6-pack, but smaller pockets. or bigger back, bigger back piece, smaller inside pockets. Okay. 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 Now I wanted to use the napkin, but I don't. It is not going to work on this one. That's okay. We've got one more thing we're going to be doing, so it'll be fine. Okay, so here, if we take this and we put it down, okay, I'm gonna mark how far down I want this to go. Okay, so I want it to go down that far, so when it comes up, there we go. I like this. Okay. Okay. Oh, Kat, I'm so glad you get to go. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. I've got my little mark over here. Okay, so you can do napkins or tissue on your small page, on the back of one of the big pages, the tags. And then, see, this is what the other side is going to look like. It's going to be really cool. I will. Hi, Crystal. Welcome. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Oh yeah, we're making our mini challenge in the challenge. Right now we're doing it's going to be a list journal. Okay, so we've got that. And it folds like this and like this. Okay, so we have one that we flipped up. Our pocket is about, mine's a little more than 2.5 inches. Okay, but you saw I did it by where this was. Okay. Okay. So that's done. Where did I put the done one? I lost the other done one. Oh well, we'll put this over here. Okay. So we've got 2 flip up pockets out of regular paper. We've got this one, and we've added tissue or napkin. Now we're going to do this one. Okay, where? Where did my finished page go? Oh, here it is. Okay, we're going to put it with these. I just don't want it to get lost. Okay, so we have one that has tissue or napkin on back of the whole thing. One has tissue on, it's a smaller one and it's on part of it. And then this one, we're going to go ahead and, let's see. we're going to fold this over. Okay. Sometimes I have to fold back and then fold the right way to be able to get it, to be able to see. Okay. To be able to see where I'm folding. Okay. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to make a long pocket here. Okay. But first, we're going to come over here and we're going to put our napkin. And I'm going to put it in this direction. This is weird. It is not, it's not deplied. It's not deplied. Okay. So, and this is one of the napkins that's in the patriotic napkin set. Okay. Oh boy, we're running out. We're running out. No. 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 I don't like to run out, but it happens, right? Embrace the wrinkles. I mean, you can try and get them out. Or you can just embrace them. Okay, I'm going to pull this over. So these the digital pages that I'm using are the large tags. So you could actually use those as large tags. When I'm doing a list journal, I like to use these as do we have any in here? Okay, yeah. That's done. It will just make me mad. Okay. So it goes over the seam a little bit. Okay. Okay, it goes over the fold, the seam. It goes over the seam or the fold a little bit. You guys are so quiet. So quiet. Okay, I'm going to come over and clean up this edge. So this digital is the digital that the Patreons received last month. Okay. Now this one is going to come over and it's going to be a pocket. So I'm going to want to tell it that it's going to be a pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little thumb hole up at the top. Just makes it easier. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually in the fold there, or as close to it as I can be. I didn't need, but you don't need to put it, you don't need to put glue on the fold. I don't know why I was doing that. I can't see to get it in there. Okay. Now, with the stripe here, you could go ahead and write on that. Okay. And that's going to give me that big page. Okay. We're going to put that in the center. So the way this one is a flip out. This one is plain. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. Okay. So far, 7 pages. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Okay. Now, if you have some other fun pages that you want to add, I have this. This was in the grabby, in my grabby stuff. It's, you know, though, I love it, but it's grungy. It's grungy. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it because it's grungy. Okay. Okay. I have, well, the old favorite, this one. It is 8.5, so I'm going to cut it down to 8 because you don't have to cut things down if you are using a 9-inch 9x9 cover, but I'm not, so I have to cut things down or things will not fit the cover. So this is a like project paper. Okay, and then I have the amazing pieces from Big Mama, from The Gathering. I have 2 of the little squares and 2, or actually, what did I end up with? I have 2 of the little squares, 1 of, or 2 of the mini, and a large. Okay, and I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut some off of those. Oh, darn. This paper. I'm on the struggle bus. Struggle bus. Okay, well, I get those ones are cut. This is better paper. Okay. Keep. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to measure it. Okay, and then I'm going to go to 8 inches. And I'll have this as a cutoff. Oh, I think I'm going to mark this one and just cut it with my scissors. Is my, yeah, my cutter is. Okay, now you could make these flips in a regular journal. I would do that, but not in, I don't do that in a list journal so much. Okay. Okay, that gives me those. Now I have this. This was my dad's. It was like a pad that went below his keyboard, and he could write on it, draw on it, whatever. Okay, so we're going to cut it 8. And we'll cut at 8. Glue bottles were not cooperating. I can relate. Okay, there's that one. And that one. I've got another little piece. That one I'm gonna put up there because. Okay, next I have this writing paper. It is 8.5 also. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the top off first. Let's see if. Okay, I think I have 9 in here. Either 6 or 9. Okay, cut-offs. Little measure. And I'm not precise, just cut-offs. Ooh. If I don't push my finger down. Okay. So what do we got here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. I bet it's 6 because I don't think I could have cut through 9. Okay. So 3. One group of 3. 1, 2, 3. Second group of 3. I don't know if that'll help. Okay, this one's the short one. Okay, so a short piece. I have the medium squares. These make great project pages in a journal. Okay, so there's that. Okay. So there's 2 of this page. So you're going to want 2 of something, 2 of something, 1 of something, and then 1 smaller paper that you have 2 of. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay. So what this does is I will have white page, graph here and here. So you'll have a full page of graph, and then you'll have a full page of graph next to each other. Okay, 3 and 3. Okay. 1, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I usually do 25. So I'm going to add, okay, like this will be a good one to add. We'll add this one. And we'll add, oh, if I just do the kids, it can go, because I'm going to use these images. Okay, so let's put the children in the field on top, because I'm going to use those. Okay, so 3 and 3 lined paper. 2, 2, 1, and then this could be 1 page cut in half. 2 small. Okay, 2, 2, 1, and 2 small of another type of paper. Okay, so it could be graph paper, it could be map, it could be like the dot paper. It could be just different. So 2, 2, 1, 2, and then a ledger of some small one of some sort. Okay. There we go. Now, and then, and we've got another one. Okay. Then you've got your 3 tags, flip up tags. Okay. This one is tag and a flip. You've got your pocket here. This one, the whole back is covered and it's going to have a flip out. This one is the flip up. Okay. So using 3 large tags. 3 large tags so far. Then 2 other papers. Now, if you have 12 by 12, you can cut it down and flip it up, and that gives you those 2 pocket pages, and then a note paper. Any kind of note paper. That's what we're using so far. Now, Okay, I'm going to cut this so that we have both of the kits. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at, well, I need to cut the edge because I'm cutting the edges off. You don't have to, but I am. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it all ready. Yeah, it's a list journal. That's why we're using all these kinds of papers. The graph papers that I'm using are all, you can use them to write on or use them for projects. So graph paper is something that I like to use in my journals because you can still write on it if you're not a project type person. Okay, we're going to go ahead and mark this one at 8. Okay, I'm going to come down. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead and flip that over. Okay, I'm going to flip this one over. You can write on these lines. I'm going to leave the flip. I may end up turning it into a pocket, but at this time, I'm going to leave it as a flip. Okay, so it goes like this, and then you'll see her on this side, or you can do. Okay, there's that one. This one, go ahead and cut these down. Yeah, so you, with a list journal, you want lots of places that they can write lists. Okay, and it is a way to introduce people to journals. You know, a lot of people don't journal, but a lot of people make lists for various things, or maybe want a book to keep track of what the doctor says when they go to the doctor, or a phone log. I don't know. I actually used to have phone log, and it helped me out several times. The boy's name is Mitch because he's flipping out. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Hold on to it. It's better to cut down than cut up. Okay. 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 I'm going to cut off the condensed milk. My mom, the background piece of this, my mom painted it. It was on like parchment paper. So you'll see that in several of the kits that I've done. Because it's like really cool to have. Hi, Sheila. I don't think you'll have any trouble catching up. A lot of it has been cutting papers. Cutting papers. Okay, so you know what? If I don't cut that one out, so I don't have to. I could go ahead and go like this and glue it down, or yeah, glue it down. This one, we're going to go ahead and bring it this way. Okay. Oh, well. I'm going to glue this down. Okay. And then I'm going to use washi tape or something here. Or something. These were bigger than my pinky, so I got to keep them. Because right now on my desk, I do not see the washi. I know I have it somewhere. But like I said, I started out, I was going to use the new kit that I showed at the beginning of today's video. And then I changed my mind. And so this one, we're not grunging, where the one with the new kit, that would grunge. So I may even change out some of them. If I have, if I've used the America kit, I may, there we go. So we're just closing off this and using that one. I think that turned out cool. Okay, so this is a closed pocket. So we're gonna go ahead and sliver it open. And when I get up there by the eagle, I'm gonna make sure I'm like barely cutting, hopefully. Okay, so you can still see that it says eagle. Then we'll go ahead and oh, this that's funny. I haven't checked the Saturday's video, or was it no the or was it the live video? One of them did not have enough when I checked yesterday. So okay. So it does. Okay, I don't want to waste these. I'll save these for, and plus they're more, they're going to go with that other kit better. Okay. Okay, this we're going to mostly use for embellishments. Yeah, you have to move the thing back and forth, okay, on the live. If it says live chat, then you're going to get live chat. Oh, maybe usually you can, oh, I'm going to like the video though. Yeah, usually you can go back and forth, but maybe it's because it's this kind of video and you can't go, but you just move this back and forth and to get on a live video. Okay, so you have to go back after. Sorry about that, but okay. So we have long side pocket out of a tag, large tag page. Okay, so if you guys want to write this down, you have a long, tall pocket. No, long, skinny side pocket. Long, skinny side. I guess I should write it too. I will write it also. So this is large tag page, pages. Okay. Long side pocket. Okay. So this one, you use the whole tag page, long side pocket. This one is just long or just a large tag page, cut off one side. Cut off one side. So cut off one panel. That sounds better, huh? Cut off one panel. This one is a full page, but you can do this with a large large tag. Okay, so page or large tag with so you're going to have folded with a flip. Folded with a flip. Folded with a flip. Okay. Folded backed with tissue or napkin. Folded backed with tissue or napkin. You guys writing this down? This one is long, tall pocket top. Okay, long. So remember we took the page, we folded it over and glued it, and we have a long top pocket. Long top pocket. Okay. Then we have our flip up folded backed with tissue or napkin. This is all large tag pages, okay? Where you've got the three pieces. Flip up folded with napkin or tissue. Okay, so napkin or tissue on the back. Okay, so that is your folds. Got our folds. Okay, we're going to come back to, so this is our special papers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 large tag pages. Okay. Then we're going to go to this side. And these are our specialty papers. Special. Okay. Flip up, 2 flip up folded. Okay, so that does give you pockets. 2 flip up folded. Folded note paper. And on this one, I'm going to say note paper or a stationery. Okay, and that's like a stationery that would have came in a box. And it's basically this kind of this size. What is this size? It's like almost 6 by 8-ish. So it's large. Okay. Then your 2 small specialty pages folded. 2 folded. So this could be it could be map. It could be any of those things. Okay. Then you're going to have your one another small folded. Okay. That are the same. Bye, Barbara. So 2 more. These are small folded. Small. So 2, yeah, these 2 small folded that are different. 2 different. We'll put that 2 different. 2 same. Okay, and the 3 are different. Trying to get you, and you can pull these out of your scrap box probably. Okay. Then we have our lined paper, 3 and 3 folded. 2 sets of 3 lined paper. 2 sets of 3 lined paper. 2 sets of 2 specialty. Hi, Sarita. Good to see you. 2 sets of 2 specialty. Okay, so I did graph paper of 2 different sizes. So these are both different. Okay, because you want different things. So it says different. And then 1 more specialty paper. Okay, my specialty papers I chose because it's a list journal, all things that I could write or draw on. Okay, all things that I could write or draw on. Even these you could write or draw on these. Okay, and that is going to give us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm going to pick something. Put something else in there. 1, anything you want. I'm looking to see if I have I have that. 1, anything you want. And you can repeat one of the other ones that you already put in. Okay. 1, anything you want. Now you want to make your mini challenge in the challenge maybe today, because you get to add buttons to your list. You get to add doily to your list. And you get to add tickets. Okay? When you finish your mini challenge in the challenge, you get to add buttons, doilies, tickets, and one other item. Okay? So, when you are finished with your mini challenge in the challenge and you post it, and go ahead, when you post it, tell us what your things are, what you're going to use. And I will make a post for you to tell us what you've added. So yeah, lined paper. Woohoo! That's a good one. That's a good one. Um, okay, buttons, doilies, tickets, and one other item. And I think Sheila said that she had. Sheila, did you say that you had checked and we have enough? We have 2020. So that's 20 and 20. Okay, 20 and 20. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put these in order. Some kind of semblance of order. Okay. Okay, I've got my list. Got my list right here so that I know what we're doing. Those napkin sets come with that I showed in the beginning. They come with 2 of these and 4 of the flags also. Okay, so I forgot to tell you that. Okay, so you should have 25 papers that you're making your journal out of. Now, this is a list journal, so we are going to make a few embellishments tomorrow, but not a lot. Okay, we're going to make a few embellishments that I like to add to a list journal. Again, but not a lot. Okay, so we are going to figure out how we're going to put these in. I'm going to put my America here from the Patreon kit. I've got, these are the kids. They are going to go there. I'm going to put this up here. Don't let me forget to put it in now. Okay, I've got 2 of these pages. They're colorful. I have the notes is colorful. There we go. Colorful. Got short, lined, and grid. Okay, so no, it should be 25 pages inside. Did I not count right? So we've got 6 with our pages. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, that's 19, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so you've got 25 papers and your cover. It's a 100-page journal. Your cover, mine is it's going to be something that's either 8.5 by 8.5 or 9 by 9. You can use whatever you want for your cover. I'm going to be using, I think, as long as this works out straight, I'm going to be using this piece of wallpaper. Sometimes things are not straight and then I can't use them, but that is my plan. And so I'm going to be taking whatever it is. I'm going to use probably use the wallpaper. You can use cardstock. You can use fabric on cardstock. Whatever you want to do that is going to make it work for you. Because the one thing was, when I was looking at this, I noticed that one of the edges, yeah, this edge is not straight. So let's see. Yes. And you guys, it works for a list journal because you're not putting a whole bunch of embellishments. Your embellishing would probably be maybe some stamping. Okay, so I'm figuring out which side we're going to use as a straight edge. Yeah, this is going to be too small. So I'm going to be looking, you guys. I'm looking up here where the wallpapers are, and I'm not seeing another piece of anything like that. I'll have to go look in the basket. I'm looking over here on this side. I thought that would be really, really pretty. But so we'll go ahead and get the pages in order. And okay, so I'm going to look through and figure what I probably want in the center. And I'm thinking one of these pages, I kind of like this one. I think I'm going to do this as the center of my journal. Okay, center of my journal. And then I'm going to start, let's see. No, not yet. It should be out in a little bit later today. Okay. I'm going to go with this. Okay, so I'm starting from the center. I'll move back and forth is the way I do this. Okay, so we've got this. I've got the note paper. I've got the lined paper. I've got the two pockets. And then I think I'm going to go with this one. I like the way that looks on there. I think that this will be kind of cool to have that like that. And okay. Now, when I open the journal, I think this is what I want to see when I open. So I'm going to go with this. And then I think I'm going to go with the project. But we'll go ahead and add the ledger. Okay, so the small specialty, the set of two. And then I think that'll be good. And then lined. Okay, I think before the lined, I'm going to put this one. Okay. So this is what we have. We'll go this. We'll have the 2. We'll have her. I'm probably going to put a flag in her hand. Have this. We'll have 1, 2, 3. And then the the folded. Okay, you just decide where your flip is going to be better. You can cut the one that's going to flip inside a little bit if you need to. What do we got here? Hi, Joan. Welcome. Okay. Okay, I'm going to switch this to this way. Okay, we've got this. I think we're going to go to this. These. Now, the way that I folded these, it's plain. You open it and you have this. And then you're plain so that you have the 2 sides are together. Now, if you're not doing graph paper, if you're doing something else, these ones can go in like this. Okay, giving you a flip and a flip. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to do that. I like the flip and flip. So flip, flip. Then we have 2 of this size graph paper, or I do, as my, and then I'm going to put in my side pocket, and I've turned it over. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is what I've got. You guys, that is 100 pages. Okay. Okay, so I have my tag that, do I want it in this direction? Just make sure. Yep, that needs to be. I want to make sure all my flags are upright if I have flags. Okay. So there's that. I usually will put a pocket here, and I like a ledger. So if I'm not using regular ledger, then this is going to do. I don't want to put a green one in here this time. So, okay. Then I've got 2 of my folded specialty papers, set of 2. Okay. Then this is just the folded page where we cut off one of the tags. My small specialty paper. Then 3 lined papers. Then my flip up, add the napkin and tissue, or napkin or tissue to the back from the large tag. Then the flip up folded page. Then my 2 small folded, and they're the same. And then green is going to look great with the VIP, the purple VIP. So 2 specialty papers that are the same. This is my tall side pocket. Okay, so we used the 3 tags and folded it over, glued it down. I glued this to close up the space, and then we slivered it, and we've got that. Okay. then single specialty. This is the one I folded so that it would fit. You just need to make sure that you're within your page size, which is probably going to be like 4 to 4¼ inches. This is my other paper, my flip up folded page. Oh, this one was, so this one had the flip. Okay, and if you're using you could use a page or a large tag page for this one. Okay, this is my other paper. This is my other flip up folded 3 lined papers. My notes, my note paper. This one is large tag, and we folded it over, and it's the long, what do we call that one? It's on the other side. Flip up folded with napkin. Long top pocket. So it's a long top pocket. Okay. And I'm putting that in the front. Okay. And then we'll have the same things going back this way. Just to give you an idea of what you've got. You can turn this into a flip flop if you wanted. Okay. So then you'll make your cover. And I'm going to make my cover in tomorrow's video. And so, yeah, so look for, and you can make your cover. Let me tell you what you're going to be doing. It needs to be 2 pieces put together. Okay. So you can have cardstock and fabric. You can have wallpaper and fabric, wallpaper and a Dear Julie digital, or a digital, or another paper. So, okay. So, now the other thing about, so like I said, I have that wallpaper. I'm not going to get to use it. Okay. Literally, where's my, because I cut all my stuff down, literally you can see I would be able to use this, or okay. So yeah, 9x9 would be better because then everything's inside. Okay. But you're going to use 2 pieces of something put together. Let me see what I've got here. So you can do cardstock or scrapbook paper. 2 pieces together to make your cover. 8.5 by 8.5 or 9x9. I would go 9x9. And comment. You got to figure out your digitals for this. Cardstock, no, I don't think cardstock with a napkin is going to be sturdy enough. Well, actually it would be. Yeah, you can use cardstock with a napkin. Then you need a pocket in the front and a pocket in the back. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. But if you wanted, you could go ahead, and knowing that you're going to be needing a pocket in the front and a pocket in the back, you can go ahead and use your 12x12. Okay. So that is what we're doing. These are the pages. We are going to be putting an image. I'm on, just so that you can be looking for an image. I'm going to use the children, almost said children of the corn. I'm going to use these children on this, on 2 of them. And so they're the bookmark. is what the bookmark size. About the 2020. I don't know. I did not go and count. I told you I'd let you know on Tuesday. So you guys can all go check the videos from Monday through Saturday. There was not a Sunday video. My two videos that I had planned for Saturday and Sunday, so I could they're gone. I don't know where they went. Um, I'm hoping maybe they're in the cloud and they just got sucked up to the cloud. I don't know, but I made embellishments, a lot of embellishments, and I videotaped it, and both of them are gone. I cannot find the videos. So, um, yeah, I'm kind of bummed because there were some of the things that we're making. I was making them for something else, but they would have given you, they would have given you a couple of the new ideas were in there. So, yeah, they're gone. Just poof, poof. And I spent over an hour looking for them. I can't find them. Cannot find them. So, okay. On all five, or all six videos, Monday through Saturday. Cool. Well, what will happen, I will let you know tomorrow in the video. I will let you know. Um, and that gives you another item that you're going to be able to add from your stash to use in your journal. And we do 2020 again this week, and it'll happen again. No, I didn't download anything no, didn't download from my phone. I have extra cloud backup, and I have so much on my phone right now, it might be going there. So yes, misfits are at 3. If you are, we have several new Patreons that are Sapphire or above. So if you are a Sapphire Patreon, you have opened up the Zoom, and the information for Zoom is in the Patreon. There's a separate number for Monday and Thursday. They're two separate numbers, so check those out. Monday is at 3 o'clock, and Thursday is at 1 o'clock. Um, what else? What else? If you are a Ruby, we have some new Ruby Patreons. You are also eligible, as well as Diamond, which is where Ruby is where you get access to all the digitals, and Diamond is where you get the sneak peek and the discount, and Emerald is where you get um, the um, the little embellishment pack. So I'm not going to say little because a lot of them are huge. How many digitals? You need to do all 6 of the folded pages with Dear Julie digitals for the mini challenge and the challenge. So you'll have your 2 flip up folded page, your folded note page. See, this is going to be hard. Your your note paper. It's the red one that says notes. 2 different small folded. Yeah, go back to where I did it. I'll just tell you what they are, okay? But the pictures will be back with the other because this is going to be hard. So your 2 flip up folded pages. This is out of your specialty papers. It is a list journal, so you want these to be things that people can be writing on. Folded note paper, that's 1. 2 different folded small papers. 2 same folded small papers, 2 sets of 3 lined paper, 2 sets of 2 specialty different papers, 1 specialty paper, and 1 anything paper that you want. Your large tag pages, you're going to make a large or a long side pocket, the cutoff 1 panel, folded page. You're folded with flip, so that's where the and then you're folded with flip. Oh, that can be a page or a large tag. The rest are all large tags. Folded, backed with tissue or napkin. Your long top pocket. Your flip up folded with napkin or tissue. So there and there. And what are you going to get? When you finish, you get buttons, doilies, tickets, and 1 other item. You get to pick those out of your stash and use them if you'd like. And so I hope you guys enjoy that. Oh, also in the emerald, I have this. I have some flowers I get to use. I have to find my embellishment packet. Okay. I was like, there's got to be more, but there is. There's these, there's some red flowers. There's some other things. Okay. So tomorrow we will do the embellishments that are required, and I will be making the cover. And then it just needs to be sewn together. And I think it's going to be fun and wonderful. And yeah, so yeah, I'm thinking 9x9, you guys. 9x9 is going to be the best. See, we've got the creep going on over here. We got the creep. Okay. We're making a list journal. Where do you find the tiers in Patreon? I believe when you go to page, this is how I look at it. When you go to page and it'll say memberships, and you can click on that and it'll tell you different memberships. Ah, yes, you do have the yeah, and if you have the Emerald Kit, you can copy me. Copy. You can do what I did. Just all you have to do is add, a napkin of some sort to that other page. You can back these pages too. You can do all that as well. These are just the requirements, okay? And I'm just showing you how to make a journal that is going to be pretty sparse. If you can find some flag stamps, if you're doing or just some stamps, if you're doing this and you can find some stamps, stamps are a great way to just add, like when you've got all this and there's no color, um I can, yeah, see, I'll bring in some of the pieces and put that on some of the pages. Yeah, okay, but we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, we have sequins also from the Patreon kit. What else do we got? I'll have to go look at one. Penny, if you have any questions, please email me or text me. Yeah. And of course, you can ask me at Misfits as well. I'm using my trash. It's okay. This one's smaller, but this is good paper. Okay, this is good paper, so it can be as long as it's not smaller than a pen. No, I would still keep it, you guys. Probably at least while I was making the journal. Okay. Okay, so you got the list. Yeah, there are playing cards. There's an eagle card, an eagle, and a red or a blue card. Oh, Well, we know you at least you get to go to Zoom. Do you see the whole kit when the kit shows up, Penny? When I put the kit up last week, did you see the whole kit or did you just see like 4 pages of this kit? She's got her list and oh boy, Big Mama's got her list. So another thing that's stickers are fun to add into list journals. They don't, especially like these kind, they don't take up. Okay. So probably sapphire. You are I think you are sapphire. So whatever you've got, you want to. I don't know what I want to put on the cover of this one. So, okie dokie. Wonderful. So tomorrow we will be doing the embellishments on the cover and we'll have a finished journal. And it'll be ready to be a gift, or of course, it can be a gift for yourself. Grace, you might have to. I haven't put them in. I only put them in every couple of weeks because they're the same. But you should have them. I'll go ahead and go put them in for today. So Zoom info should be at the dashboard page of Zoom. How do you do that? Let me see. Let me go to let's see. Go. Okay. I'm going to somebody else's and seeing how I find it. I don't see it. Paper. I'm looking, guys. Okay. Because what I see is different than what you see. I have to go and look to see at somebody else. So let me see here. Okay, purchases. No purchases. Oh. No downloads. Okay. Yeah, see, this is my back page. Okay, I can share it. Collections, chats, posts. Filter. Nope. Well, this is okay, that's the first. Okay. Wow. I guess it's time to do a full on what you get. Okay. Let's see. Go back. Okay. Okay, so there is a free Patreon. Okay, and that one is obviously free. And what it does is it makes it so that it tells you when something goes up. Um, it they have the new thing, the quips, which that goes out to all my free members, and it goes out to a feed that you can actually see. That's all new. Okay. But as a free member, I do occasionally put digitals in there. Besides the Friday freebie, I put another one in there occasionally. Okay. And the the um the first paid level is the $3 level. You get a welcome, and the welcome is shared with all paid Patreons. So what that means is as soon as you come in to Patreon of any level, all of my welcome gifts that I've ever given to anybody is in there, and you have access to it at the $3 level. We did the red, um, we've done 3 or 4 actual full kits where I made the kit, and then every time there was a new welcome, I gave parts of the kit. So those are in there. The last one was the lavender and tea, um, or lavender roses and tea kit that they got. We had a red kit. Um, then the other thing as an opal is you get at least one digital page, and now we're doing the National Days calendar. So those go out occasionally, um, sometimes several days in a row. So that is at the $3 level. At the $5 level, that's where the Zoom comes in. You hear a lot of the ladies here talking about Zoom. It's a lot of fun. Um, the Monday, we started it as a way to use up misprints and for you guys to share things that you're making and ideas and stuff like that. And it's usually it's supposed to be an hour long. It's usually longer than that. It starts at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Um, it's recorded. In case we show you how to do something, then we can replay it. Otherwise, if it's just a craft and chat, um, I don't release the recording. Okay. And then Sapphire, there's another Zoom, and these are the scheduled Zooms. So Monday at 3 and Thursday at 1. Thursday at 1 is a craft and chat, and it goes until Tom gets home. Tom gets home between 4 and 4:30 usually on those days. And sometimes if you guys are still talking, if I can leave the Zoom and somebody in charge, I will go ahead and go and leave, and you guys get to still um, talk away. So that has worked out really well. So when I've had things that I've had to do, or when I was sick, we still get to have it as long as I started and somebody um, can can do it, because somebody has to let the people in. So yeah, so that's Zoom is what you, and then you also get more digitals at the $5 level. If you join today, you have all of the sapphire and the opal stuff, everything that's ever been put in Zoom or in Zoom. In Patreon is there, and you open it up, including some full kits that I gave to all Patreons. So yeah, those are in there. And then the next level is the ruby level. And a couple years ago, I made that our legacy digital kit level. You get a digital kit. So originally, the kits were 7 to 11 pages. Now they're much more than that. And um, it's really cool. So the ruby's got all of these pages that you saw today, and many more in their kit for May. And their kit for April, oh, their kit for April was postal. So it was really cool stuff done with postmarks and postcards. And we called it postal. It's actually a cool kit. Patreons get the things that just are going to be fun and meet um, the in between things, and then occasionally they get things like the big blue kit, which is amazing. Okay, if you saw the bird journals that I made earlier a couple months ago, those were made using the big blue kit, and that kit right there is worth your is okay. I'll put it in again. Um yeah, so that's the ruby level, it's the $10 level. The $15 level is diamond. That's where you open the sneak peek. So on the 27th of the month, I give a sneak peek. And originally the sneak peek was just that. It was a peek into what the the um the challenge was going to be. And to add more value to that, the sneak peek is now um you you get a sneak peek on the 27th. But in the next couple of days after that, you get all the details. You get early entry into the group as soon as it's set up and ready. You this month your sale of the digitals, your promo code started as soon as I was able to let you in. And so that is the diamond level. They also get the 20% discount on digitals. They'll get a promo code, and they'll get it the one for June. Right now they got it. They got their digital promo code um for the part of their sneak peek. And then they get I'm trying to remember. Oh, 10% off journals that are in the Etsy shop. They get a promo code for that as well. Okay. Um, that's diamond. The next level is emerald, and they get once a month. They get, or every month there is a kit for the emeralds. They are mailed every other month because postage has gone up so much. It now costs twice as much to send the package um, as it did when I first started doing doing it. So, and I can almost send two packages for the price of one. So I'm still working on how to take care of that moving forward. I usually am able to get them out like the first of the month, and then as soon as your date for the month goes up. So some of you have joined on the 9th and the 13th, and so it'll as soon as you've upped for that month, you'll get that month. Okay. So and then the next level is um, the pearl level, and the pearl level you get a journal and an embellishment pack, and and each of these levels you get everything else underneath it. Okay, you open all the things. So if you're an emerald, you have Zoom, you have your discounts, you have all the digitals that have ever been in the Dear Julie Etsy or Patreon, all of them, every single digital. The at the emerald level you have access to all of them. And pearl, they have